Introduction. This lesson describes the scientific achievements in ancient Egypt, India, Mesopotamia, and China. It is clear that these cultures achieved quite high scientific and technological levels. Egypt in construction and alchemy, India in metallurgy, Mesopotamia in writing, and China in astronomy and medicine. Student Guide. How to learn this lesson. First, you should read it carefully and solve the assigned quizzes. Then go to the self-assessment, and finally complete the activities to help you fix the main points. Carry on the described activities with the help of the given websites. Objectives. After studying this lesson, you will be able to define physical sciences, describe the scientific knowledge and achievements in early cultures, Egypt, India, Mesopotamia, and China.
Ancient Egypt. The Nile River, around which much of the population of Egypt clusters, has been the lifeline for Egyptian culture since nomadic hunter-gatherers began living along the Nile during the Pleistocene. Archaeological evidence indicates that a developed Egyptian society extended far beyond the borders into prehistory. The achievements of ancient Egypt are well known, and the civilization achieved a very high standard of productivity and sophistication. The art and science of engineering was present in Egypt, such as accurately determining the position of points and the distances between them, known as surveying. These skills were used to outline pyramid bases. The Egyptian pyramids took the geometric shape formed from a polygonal base and a point, called the apex. Hydraulic cement was first invented by the Egyptians. The El Fayoum irrigation, waterworks, was one of the main agricultural breadbaskets of the ancient world. Science in the Fertile Crescent. Many ancient civilizations collected astronomical information in a systematic manner through simple observation. Though they had no knowledge of the real physical structure of the planets and stars, many theoretical explanations were proposed. Basic facts about human physiology were known in some places. Alchemy was practiced in several civilizations. Considerable observation of macrobiotic flora and fauna was also performed. From their beginnings in Sumer, now Iraq, around 3500 BC, the Mesopotamian people began to attempt to record some observations of the world with extremely thorough numerical data. But their observations and measurements were seemingly taken for purposes other than scientific laws. A concrete instance of Pythagoras' laws was recorded as early as the 18th century BC. The Mesopotamian cuneiform tablet Plimpton 322 records a number of Pythagorean triplets 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13, dated 1900 BC, possibly millennia before Pythagoras, but an abstract formulation of the Pythagorean theorem was not done. Science in India. The woods, crucible, and stainless steels were invented in India and were widely exported, resulting in Damascus steel by the year 1000. Ancient India was an early leader in metallurgy, as evidenced by the wrought iron pillar of Delhi. Science in China. China has a long and rich history of technological contribution. The four great inventions of ancient China are the compass, gunpowder, paper-making, and printing. These four discoveries had an enormous impact on the development of Chinese civilization and a far-ranging global impact. According to English philosopher Francis Bacon, writing in Novum Organum, printing, gunpowder, and the compass. These three have changed the whole face and state of things throughout the world. The first is in literature, the second in warfare, the third in navigation, whence have followed innumerable changes, insomuch that no empire, no sect, no star seems to have exerted greater power and influence in human affairs than these mechanical discoveries. One of the star maps from Su Song's Jin Yi Yang Fa Yao was published in 1092, featuring a cylindrical projection similar to Mercator projection, and the corrected position of the pole star, thanks to Shen Kuo's astronomical observations. Su Song's celestial atlas of 5 star maps is actually the oldest in a printed form.